A 5'6", 133-pound sophomore, number 4, Logan Greenwald. At 5'8" tall, a 160-pound senior, number 5, Paul Grill. A 5'11", 158-pound junior, number 6, Josh Kane. Next up, a 6'5", 199-pound senior, number 7, Leighton L.T. Schmidt. At 6 feet 4 inches tall, a 180-pound senior, number 11, Easton Shahan. A 5'10", 136-pound senior, number 13, Braden Elmore. Next up, a 6'2", 232-pound senior, number 50, Thomas Jenkins. And a 5'11", 266-pound junior, number 66, Logan Wolf. Rounding out the lineup, a 5'10", 166-pound junior, number 72, Garrett Weedle. The Wildcats are coached by Tyler O'Connor, assisted by Jared Kaufman, Dwayne Stoss, Dustin Knitz, and Brandon Kaufman. Wildcats have won the kickoff, have deferred their choice to the second half. The Black Bears will be receiving the opening kickoff.
Hello and welcome, Wildcat Sports Network fan. My name is Finn Leticum, and I will soon be joined by Anna Gawley, my assistant tonight. Tonight, the Wildcats will face the Sterling Black Bears in a critical HOA matchup, and a great district matchup tonight, too. Both teams are 1-0 and came off big wins last week. Sterling came off a big win against Sedgwick, and Moundridge came off a big win against
And don't forget, if you cannot stay the entire game tonight, or you know someone who was unable to be here, the Wildcat Sports Network is on the air. If you look them up online, you'll find them under Wildcat Sports Network. I think we've got Anna Gawley and Joe Azzarito up there again. Check them out if you'd like. We are also on the radio somewhere.
Now we're going to go to the game. The Wildcats will be kicking the ball off and defer to the second half. You can't, you know.
We know we're somewhere on the Ad Astra family of
There's a 69
No flags on the play. The signal is touchdown Black Bears in from 68 yards.
For the Black Bears. And that will be the first
And
touchdown.
one, Zane Carney for a Black Bears touchdown.
5 seconds of the game getting started. The Black Bears will go in for the 1-point conversion. Snap's good. Kick would be good, but it's going to be offside. The signal is towards the Black Bears.
We've got an officials timeout here.
The officials will converse.
So no attempt, no penalty, no attempt.
Penalty has been disregarded, and they will get another attempt at the field goal.
Test. After that 68
Back to kick number 14, Lane Weigel.
point after is good. He's trying to set the kick off.
Kickoff did go out of bounds. The ball was touched, so there is no flag on the play. So it will be first down and 10 Wildcats.
The microphone.
Hello, hello. 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 Testing. It's not getting any louder on my part, if it's supposed to be.
No, is it?
It's not. I don't hear myself any more than I did earlier.
Hello?
You're louder.
Yeah.
Well, now we're both louder. Okay.
Okay, I think we're good.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like pretty quiet to begin with.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Once again, Newberry with the tackle, Knitz the carry. He does
We
get it
apologize
across
for the
midfield
technical
to
difficulties.
The Black Bear 36-yard line. That gain good enough for a Wildcat. First and 10 Wildcats at the 37-yard line.
Ready? We apologize for the technical difficulties. We should be good to go now.
Grill with the
carry, going up the middle, but gets stuck behind the line. And there's a gain of 1 on the play.
Tackle there by
We had a quick score by Sterling to start the game, a 68-yard touchdown by number 1, Zane Farney, getting the game started off quick.
The Wildcats have
had a huge carry by Kaiser Knitz, an 18-yard carry to get all the way down
to their own
35-yard line.
Second and 9 here for the Wildcats with about 10 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Knitz with the snap.
Touch pass to Logan Greenwald. He'll only get about 1 yard as he gets stuffed up by the Sterling defense.
Cameron Morrison on the tackle. Pass is complete from Knitz to number 4 Greenwald.
That was a little touch pass by Knitz all the way outside to Logan Greenwald. And he gets about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Wildcats.
Wildcats coming up the ball.
The shotgun is Kaiser Knitz. Grill right behind him. We got Logan Greenwald on the wide out. The toss to Paul Grill. Grill edge. He's going to keep trucking. Gets hit very hard, but gets just enough to get the first down. That'll be first down Wildcats.
Tackle on the play made by Morris.
Morris on the tackle for the Black Bears.
Good enough for a Wildcat. First and 10 Wildcats at the 25-yard line.
The Wildcats make it all the way down to their own 25-yard line. 5 yards away from the red zone. They got a new fresh set downs. Let's see what they can do. Fake snap by Knitz. Looking back to get the play call. Churchill on the wide out. Grill behind Knitz in the shotgun. Hand off to Grill. Number 55, Derek Crone, gets into the backfield and will tackle Paul Grill. No gain.
Second down and 10.
And that is what Sterling did very well against Sedgwick, is they did a very good job of stopping the run game. So it forced Sedgwick to start throwing the ball more often in their win 47-6 last Friday night.
I could agree. I've seen the defense really be present in this game for the Black Bears. And the Wildcats will have some adversity to start out the game, which they had none against the Bulldogs. So we'll have to see how they can react to the adversity.
Yes, this is definitely more of a physical D-line than they saw last
Deep
weekend.
pass to Churchill, just outside the outstretched arms in the end zone.
Tips of Churchill for the Wildcats. Pass falls incomplete in the
That'll
end
be
zone
incomplete,
and, third down and 10.
and we'll have a 3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats. Are they in 4-down territory here?
I think they are. After that quick start from Zane Farney, they need a score to keep this momentum not all the way in Sterling's favor.
Keep in mind the Wildcats do have a kicker named Cyrus Blau. He was a Sports in Kansas first team kicker and punter. Knitz with the keeper, gets in the outside lane. He's got the outside, and that'll be enough for the first down as he runs outside of the out of bounds.
First and goal here for the Wildcats.
Number 7, Darren Maxwell, runs him out of bounds on that play.
For Knitz, out to the 14-yard line. Gain
Correction,
for
not
Wildcats.
first and goal, but the ball will be on the 15-yard line.
And that is Knitz with the quarterback keeper. Gets into the end zone, and that'll be a touchdown for the Wildcats. Another touchdown from Knitz. And it looks like the Wildcats will be going for one here. Let's see if Cyrus Blau can make it 8 for 8 on extra point attempts this season. The snap to Caldwell. Blau's kick is up and good.
And the extra point is good.
Tie game now, 7-7.
The score is tied.
Sterling
If you're
versus
late to the game,
Moundridge.
It is not 7-1, it is 7-7.
Finn,
And
so far in this
Wildcats
first
will be
quarter,
kicking
what do
off.
you think is going to be the most important for either team to win this game?
This is going to be a high-scoring game. So I just want to see, it's going to be a defensive battle getting to the end of the game because both teams are going to be going back and forth. So at the end of the game, whoever can stay tough and keep it down, not in the end zone, and keep the offense low.
I completely agree. I think it'll be based off of how the running backs can cut through the defensive line. So far, we've seen Zane Farney cruise right down to the end zone, but so has Kaiser Knitz. So we'll see whose run game will be highest by the end.
Kristen Kohler for the kindergarten through
And something to watch here, Anna. The Wildcats do have a hurt lineman in Williams, Bromer, Maldonado. So they have someone taking the shoes of Will. Number 68, Clay Wilson. Usually a fullback and a linebacker. He is now turned into a right guard. So we'll see how he makes his impact today in the game.
Here to kick off is junior Cyrus Blau.
Back to return this kick is number 1, Zane Farney. And also number 3, Zach Wohler. Correction, number 9, Jacob Lewis, the sophomore. Blau's monster of a kick. Gets it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Lunges back into the end zone. That'll be a touchback on Sterling as Blau gets it in the end zone. And now it'll be the ball on the 20-yard line. First down and 10 for the Black Bears. What should be the offensive plan for the Black Bears here after that quick drive?
I think just continue running the ball. So far, the Wildcats haven't figured out a way to stop Zane Farney. I mean, they haven't had a whole lot of time yet, but if they just keep running the ball so the Wildcats can figure out a way to stop him, I think they'll be very successful.
Ooh. Sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties here. There we go. All right, we're all good now.
Knitz with the tackle.
That'll be
the ball carrier.
Ball carrier was number 2, Wyatt Newberry, getting a good gain, and that'll be a first down for the Sterling Black Bears.
For a Black Bears first down, it is first
Yeah.
and 10 Sterling.
Sterling's experience at the
36-yard
running
line.
back has been very important for them so far this season. They have 3 running backs who scored touchdowns in last week, and seeing them all 3 work together makes Sterling very successful.
That's Farney with the carry. A stiff arm. Heath Churchill still brings him down even though the stiff arm. A little bit of a scuffle there at the end.
But that'll be a first down.
Nonetheless for number 1, Zane Farney.
Senior Zane Farney had 4 rushing touchdowns last week, so he's trying to get himself going again.
That is good for a Black Bears first down across midfield at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line here for the Black Bears. See if they stick it on the ground or maybe try to go to a pass play here. What should I do? Turn down the gain? That's Zane Farney with another rush. And he will get about. I think they'll place him at about the 9-yard. That will be a 9-yard gain, and they'll be 1 yard short of the first down. It'll be 2nd and 1.
And 1 for the Black Bears.
Zane Farney going outside here for this play. He is on the roster as a running back and a wide receiver, so it's interesting to see his versatility through this game.
Number 7 with the carry on that one. He'll get way more than enough to get the first down. That is Darren Maxwell, the 6-foot junior.
That time is number 7, Darren Maxwell. He does move the ball up.
So far, I have not seen any budge by the Wildcats defense. They're just rolling over and letting them get easy rushes here.
Yeah, the Sterling O-line has done a great job of paving the way for their running backs right now.
If you're Sterling, you're sticking on the ground, correct?
Yes. So far, they have no need to be throwing the ball if their running game is working just fine.
Logan Isaac under center gives it to Darren Maxwell. Jacob Lewis for that carry. Wildcat defense gets a stop and only gives the Black Bears about 3 yards. Number 66 and number 50, Logan Wolf and Thomas Jenkins on the carry there.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Black Bears. Farney with the carry, stopped. Only gets about 4 more yards on that carry. Paul Grill pulling him down.
Picks up 5 yards, brings up 3rd down and 1.
It'll be a 3rd down and 1 here for the Black Bears. See what they will pull out to get 1 yard for the first down. A first down will not put them in the red zone, as they will be about at the 13-yard line. Farney lined up behind Logan Isaac. Farney with the carry, gets stopped, but will they place him with the first down?
Knitz in on the tackle.
On the tackle, that was a Knitz tackle.
Farney was the ball
and they
carrier.
will get the first down.
He picks up about 1 yard, and it is good enough for a Black Bears first down. They'll have 1st and 10 at about the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 Black Bears at the 16-yard line. The senior Logan Isaac under center. Number 2 in motion. Look back for another play call. The toss to number 2, Wyatt Newberry. Newberry spins out of a tackle, but the Wildcats have a trio there that push him down. On that trio was Heath Churchill, Kaiser Knitz.
2-yard gain on the play there by number 2, Wyatt Newberry. 3 Wildcats combined on the tackle, and it will be 2nd down and 8 yards to go.
Great read there by the Wildcats defense. That's what they need to get them going, is find the players that are making plays for Sterling and just get a stop.
I could totally agree on that. I would say the linebackers need to get involved a little bit more, read the gaps, where the running backs are going, and see also where the linemen are pulling to read where the running back will be at. Farney with another carry, and there's a mass of Wildcats there on the tackle. Should keep them at about the same yardage. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Makes no gain on that
so
play.
far, it seems like the entire Wildcats defensive line has just kept their eyes on Zane Farney this entire game.
Wildcats defense seems to be waking up with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Farney is out. Number 7 with the carry. Head full of steam, pushes through the bunch of Wildcats. Number 7, Darren Maxwell with the carry. That'll be a first down, Black Bears. First and goal here for the Black Bears.
5-yard line. It will be first down and goal for the Black Bears at the 5.
Zane Farney entering back into the game. I'd assume they would be looking here for a Zane Farney up the middle touchdown. The handoff to Farney. Farney's pushing through, but he'll be stopped just short of the goal line. Never mind. He made it in. That'll be a touchdown, Black Bears.
Signal on the field is touchdown, Black
Zane
Bears.
Farney's second touchdown of the
For
day.
score, number 1, Zane Farney.
Black Bears will be going for 1 here. Number 14, Lane Weagle, the sophomore, up to kick.
Last week he went 5 for 7 from extra point attempts. So far he is 1 for 1. Let's see how this one goes. And he will be 2 for 2.
There is a penalty flag down on the play.
That'll be
along with
on
a
the
successful
Wildcats,
PAT. So
as
we'll
they
see the
did have
penalty flag
contact
off
with the
come here.
kicker. PAT will count. Correction, they ran into the holder, not the kicker.
Signal is running into the kicker against the Wildcats.
The kickoff will be moved up
So we're
a
going
few
to assess
yards.
that penalty on the kickoff here.
We still have not seen a single
And as
pass
the guy who holds
play
the microphone, I get this
from
awesome opportunity
the
to
Black
tell
Bears,
my
as
kids,
I don't
Jake
think
and
we'll
Gabby,
see
happy
one
8th
for a
birthday.
while.
If you see Jake and Gabby Robb somewhere out there, happy birthday to Jake and Gabby.
Happy birthday, Jake and Gabby Robb.
And that will get the entire crowd singing happy birthday to the Twins.
The Wildcats still in the huddle, and the Black Bears will be going back to their huddle too.
They appreciate that, students. They appreciate that.
What should be the offensive plan for the Wildcats this drive to answer back with a score?
So far, I think their running game has done decent, but I feel like they just need to get some good pass plays and move themselves down the field faster, because it seems like Sterling has just been running over the Wildcats so far. Like, the Wildcats will get a couple stops, but not enough to get them 4 and out. So they just need to move down the field faster and maybe throw the ball a little bit.
Knitt's a 3-year returner for Moundridge, dominates the field at quarterback. Last year he was an all-state wide receiver, and he's tough to slow down, and a guy you do not want to compete against, as he is a very good competitor. Back to return for the Wildcats is number 4, Logan Greenwald, the junior. And kicking for the Black Bears will be number 14, Lane Weigel. Oh, the onside kick attempt by the Black Bears. Huge pile up. Both sides are saying.
It is an onside kick recovered
And the
by the
Black Bears will recover the onside kick, catching the Wildcats off guard.
10 yards to go.
And it'll be Black Bears ball.
About the 42-yard line.
Very gutsy call early in the game, but it'll pay off for the Black Bears, as they'll have a chance to extend their lead to 14 points.
Yeah, as this game has gone back and forth so far, this could be a really crucial possession right here for the Black Bears, giving them one more possession than the Wildcats will have.
All right, 1st and 10 Black Bears at the Wildcat 41-yard line.
The Black Bears will look to get a first down here, as they have Zane Farney in the backfield and number 5, Porter Anderson, the senior, out wide. The pitch to number 2. Wyatt Newberry gets a good gain of 7 yards. And that'll be about a 2nd and 3
Churchill in on
attempt
the tackle
for the
of
Black
number
Bears.
2, Wyatt
The
Newberry,
tackle made by
Newberry
number
picks
10,
up
Heath
about 6
Churchill.
yards on the play.
Churchill
It'll be
did not
2nd
play
down
last
and
year, but he
4.
came back just for his senior season. He's already made an immediate impact for the Wildcats, starting on both offense and defense. Very athletic kid, can jump out of the gym. And now it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Black Bears. Number 8, Logan Isaac under center with Zane Farney right behind him in a 3-point stance. Giving the ball to Zane Farney up the A gap, and he will get about 3 yards. And there will be a flag down on the field.
There's a late penalty flag on the play after the carry, so we'll see how that affects this play. Ball carrier was Farney, and he did pick up about 4 yards, so we'll see if that becomes a 1st down pending the outcome of this penalty.
If a penalty on the Black Bears, the 1st down will be reversed. But if it's a penalty on the Wildcats, then they'll get a decent field spot for a good drive. The referee's still discussing the call.
Signal is personal foul against the
Personal
Wildcats.
foul against the Wildcats.
And personal foul also
And a
against
personal
the
foul
Black Bears.
also against the Black Bears.
So those are dead ball
And that'll
penalties
cancel,
after the play,
and it
so
will
they
be
offset
1st
each other.
down
The result of the
Black
play is a
Bears
1st
on their
down,
own,
10
on the
Sterling.
Wildcats'
So
35-yard
penalty
line.
will stand. It will be 1st and 10 Sterling after that 4-yard gain.
Out goes number 4, Jace Darnar, bringing in number 7, Darren Maxwell. Again, the same formation from the Black Bears. Isaac under center, Farney behind him. Isaac will keep the ball, quarterback keep, and the Wildcats will stuff him. He'll gain about 3 yards, though, and that'll be a good 1st down play for the Black Bears.
Yeah, wonderful play call by the Sterling offensive
keeps
coordinator.
at that time. That's Logan
The
Isaac.
defensive line has been paying attention
He
to
does
Zane
pick up
Farney
4
all
yards,
night,
brings
and
up
so
2nd down and
same
6.
formation, just different result this time, and it worked.
Clock winding down here. We have about 33 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Has been a very quick quarter as just much scoring has gone on in this quarter. The score is 14-7 Black Bears. Black Bears creeping in on another score here. Isaac with the handoff to Farney. Farney will push it, and he will get about 5 yards, and it'll be just short of the 1st down.
Garrett Weedle makes the tackle that time.
That was a tackle by number 72,
Farney.
Garrett Weedle.
That will be the last
And
play
that'll
of
end the first quarter.
When we switch ends, it will be Black Bear ball, 3rd down and 1.
And we will be
3rd down and
going
1 at the 21-yard
to
line
an
for
ad break.
Wildcats as we switch to the north end.
And we are back. 3rd and 1 here for the Black Bears going into the second quarter.
Black Bears will have 3rd and 1 to go, and the ball on the Wildcats' 21-yard line. Farney behind Logan Isaac. Motion by number 4. The pitch to number 4. Number 4's got the outside lane and a tackle by Paul Grill. On the carry will be
with the tackle. Ball carrier is
number 4, Jace Darmauer. That'll be good enough for a Black Bears
He does get
first
across
down.
the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. That gain good for a Black Bear first down, 1st and 10.
Black Bears will have the ball on about the 18-yard line with a fresh set of downs.
First and goal here for the Black Bears. It's important here right now for them to get a 2-score lead when this game has gone back and forth so well.
Hand off to number 7, finds a gap, and then gets hit very hard by Heath Churchill. On the carry was Darren Maxwell, the junior. And he will gain about 7 yards on that play, bringing up a 2nd and about 3 for the
Maxwell
Black
with
Bears.
the carry. It's a 7-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 3.
Giving the ball to Farney. Farney will just get pushed back. No gain for the Black Bears whatsoever.
Farney.
Paul Grill coming up on the blitz and just getting involved on Zane Farney.
Tackle made there for no gain by the Wildcats, brings up 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3. Zane Farney is walking off the field. Now in for Zane Farney, the back will be number 9, Jacob Lewis. Black Bears need 3 yards to get a new fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeper by Logan Isaac. He'll be pushed back, and it'll be very
Ball
close
carrier was Isaac
to
on
see
the
if it's
play.
a first down. They were going to
Picks up
mark
about
him
3
short,
yards, but is
and it
now
will be 4th
down
and
about a
1
yard to
for the
go
Black Bears.
If you're Sterling right now, would you go for it?
I definitely would. Nothing to lose as they're up in this game early. And it's only 1 yard, and you have a powerful back of Zane Farney, who has been hard to stop so far in this game.
And might as well make use of that successful onside kick.
If you don't get it here, so what? You got the onside kick, and just let it go.
That would also put the Wildcats at the 9-yard line.
Farney behind Logan Isaac gives the handoff to Farney. Farney will get way more than enough, and he'll be marked down at about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for the Black Bears here. Knocking on the door for the score to be 21-7. A dominant lead if they can score here.
Picks up 8 yards, and that gain good for a Black Bear first down. 1st and goal from the 3.
And that'll get the Wildcats to lunge
Penalty flag down
offsides.
on the play. Signal is offsides against the Wildcats. It'll be half the distance to the goal. Brings up 1st down and goal.
That'll be half the distance to the goal for the Black Bears, and that'll put them at about the 1-yard line. That'll be very close for Sterling to punch one in. Could be a costly mistake by the Wildcats, or maybe not. We'll see. Black Bears will look to give Farney his 3rd touchdown, but they give it to number 2.
Newberry.
Wyatt Newberry will get the touchdown.
Almost saving a touchdown was Leighton Schmidt, but that is a touchdown for the Black Bears, number 1, Farney.
They'll bring out the kicking unit for the extra point attempt. Score is now 20-7. Black Bears. 8 minutes and 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Weigel back to kick. His kick is up. And no good. Just outside the left, the left edge of the goalpost. And the score will be 20-7 Black Bears, and they will be kicking again.
Here is a friendly reminder that if you are spectating in tonight's game, we do ask that, unless you are personnel who needs to be part of the game, we ask that you stand off of the track and behind any flagged lines to help keep competition safe for all those participating.
Anna, do you think the Black Bears will go with another onside kick here, or will they think the Wildcats are going to be expecting?
I think they will go ahead and do the normal kickoff here. They've got a 2-score lead, and going into halftime, they just need to get a stop here for the Wildcats. I don't think they need to worry about another onside kick quite yet.
I could agree. Try and pin the Wildcats back deep with a good kick here, and then try to put some pressure on their offense to get a first down or two. Weigel kicking again for the Black Bears. Back to return for the Wildcats is number 4, Logan Greenwald. Here comes the kick from Weigel. And a little bit of a squibber, and that is recovered by the Wildcats.
And the kickoff is recovered.
That was recovered by number 3, Finn Burge.
Who recovers it at the 42-yard line. It will be
Wildcats will have good field position right here. Looks like the Black Bears tried for another onside kick, but this one was not successful. About the 43-yard line for the Wildcats, starting at 1st and 10.
Weigel definitely caught that ball a little heavy, making him kick it a little too hard and just get outside the reach of the Black Bears.
And the Wildcats were a little more prepared this time than they were last attempt.
Knitz in the shotgun with Grill behind him. Greenwald in the jet motion behind Grill. Knitz with the pitch to Greenwald. Greenwald's got the outside edge, and he's going to be stopped about 1 yard short of the first down.
Tackle on the play made by Zach Wohler.
That was number 3, Zach Wohler, the junior on the tackle, Logan Greenwald.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 at the 49.
2nd down 2 for the Wildcats. Out comes Paul Grill, the main back, and in goes number 13, Bray Elmore, the senior. Greenwald and Burge lined out. Greenwald again with the motion behind Grill. Knitz will keep that one. He's not getting tackled, but they tackle him. Not for a loss, but no gain for the Wildcats on that play.
Wohler in on the tackle again. Knitz the carrier. No gain on the play. Brings
and another tackle by Zach Wohler here. He's making a good plays on defense and definitely making an impact on this set of downs. Wohler, the 5'10", 170 junior, has definitely made an impact on defense here. Knitz in the shotgun. Grill's behind him. Greenwald with the motion. Motions again. They're going to give it to Greenwald. Grill gets a block, and that looks like Greenwald get more than enough to get the first down. First down, Wildcats.
The ball carrier there is Greenwald, who picks up about 4 yards. That gain good enough for a Wildcat. First down.
A plethora of Black Bears on that tackle of Greenwald. Again, we got the Grill for Elmore switch here. Elmore, a little bit less of a powerhouse, not as sturdy as Grill is. Looking for a play call from Coach O'Connor. Snap to Knitz. Hands it off to Braden Elmore. Elmore breaks one tackle with a stiff arm, and he's pushed out of bounds. And that'll be no gain for the Wildcats.
Knocked out of bounds there was Elmore, number 13 for the Wildcats. Maxwell with the tackle. Call it no gain on the play, maybe a short loss.
That's number 7, Darren Maxwell on that tackle for the Black Bears. And he gets a reward for that tackle by getting a drink of water on this kind of warm night compared to the last few. I think it got to 92 today, which is very hot compared to the rain we have been getting. That was very cold.
Yeah, nearly 8 o'clock, and it's still 85 degrees out here. Not an ideal football game weather.
Roll out to Knitz. Knitz has many Black Bears going after him, and that is caught by number 7, Leighton Schmidt, for about a gain of 2 yards, and he is hit hard by the Black Bears.
Tackle made there by Darnauer.
A little bit of a miscommunication by the Wildcats. Grill's block went the other way, so there's no lead blocker for Knitz, and he just kind of had to makeshift that play.
Finn, if the Wildcats don't lose any yards here, do you think you would go for it on 4th down?
I would think you have to, unless it's too far, I'd say, for a kick. I'd say you have to, definitely being down by 13 points here. And with only 5 minutes remaining, just give it a shot, see what you can do. If not too good a field position for the Black Bears. So I believe go for it. Snap to Knitz. Knitz is getting rushed. Heavy rush. Black Bears miss a tackle on Elmore. Elmore's got green. Elmore will get the first down, jumping over a defender, and that would have been number 2, Wyatt Newberry, with the tackle, but he jumps over him. Zach Wooler on the tackle with that one.
From Knitz to number 13, Braden Elmore.
Ball is now on the 35 for the Wildcats. First and down. First and 10.
Wildcats at the
great explosive play right there for senior Braden Elmore.
Braden Elmore, a defensive specialist, but has really grown into a halfback over his 4 years at Moundridge. Greenwald in the jet motion behind Grill, like we have seen before. Knitz with the keep over to the pitch to Greenwald. Greenwald's got the outside lane. A good block by Burge, but there was a big hit laid by number 2.
Down on the play. Greenwald was the carrier there. We'll see what the flag was.
Flag on the play, but it will not be a first down for the Wildcats.
Signal is illegal.
Illegal hands by the Wildcats, and they'll be moving them back.
Correction, illegal block in the back on the Wildcats.
That'll be on number 3, Finn Burge.
10-yard penalty.
Wildcats moving back 10 yards. Definitely a costly mistake there, but we'll see if the Wildcats can bounce back from it.
Yeah, that is not what you need in this situation for the Wildcats.
All right, so we're going to redo the down. It was a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so it will be first down and 11 for the Wildcats after that play.
It'll be first and 11 as they're going to replay first down, which isn't too bad, and it's not as bad as it could have been, but you definitely wanted the first down there.
This just gives the Wildcats to reset here and get a big play and lower this clock down going to the second half so the Sterling Black Bears don't have another opportunity. Touch pass to Greenwald.
Greenwald gets tackled by a trio of Black Bears. He will get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it should be about 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Greenwald brings up 2nd down and 10 from the original line of scrimmage.
Black Bears brought pressure with the edge rush from Nolan Wellman, the sophomore, number 22. The Black Bears have really been on defense, really not letting the Wildcats breathe, always having pressure in the backfield and making Knitz improvise.
Closing in on 3 minutes here in the second half.
Motion by number 6, Josh Kane. Josh Kane misses his block, and that'll be a... Knitz breaks a tackle, but he'll eventually get down by number 8 with the tackle for loss. Number 8, Logan Isaac, the senior, with the tackle for the loss.
Knitz is tackled in the backfield on the run. Knitz is going to lose 8 yards on the play, brings up 3rd down and 18.
They're going to...
3rd and 18 here for the Wildcats. They really need to get within 10 yards if they want to be able to go for it on 4th down.
I'm definitely seeing some tension on the Wildcat sideline as they're facing adversity here. We'll see when they come out of halftime if they can break that adversity and see if they can get together as a group and really just push through this.
Yeah, what do you think O'Connor will be telling the Wildcats going into halftime?
If I'm O'Connor, I'm definitely telling them they're still in this game, only down by 2 possessions, and they're getting the ball out of halftime. But on that play here, there was an incomplete pass as Braden Elmore was looking the opposite direction when Kaiser Knitz threw it to him. And that'll be 4th and 18, a huge down for the Wildcats. And it looks like they're going to be going for it.
Very risky call here for the Wildcats. Possibility that they're trying to draw the Sterling Black Bears off sides to get them a little bit of a gain.
They're going to call the timeout here and see what they can do and draw up a new play for this 4th and 18.
That is their first charge timeout of the half. This is a great opportunity, rec football players, to head down to find Jeremy Moore. Also, if you are on the Wildcat Football Club 5th and 6th grade tackle football roster,
that'll be the first timeout of the game called by the Wildcats.
Announcements here as we get started with the halftime festivities.
So far, what have you seen from Sterling that the Wildcats really haven't shown yet?
Defense, really. The D-line of Sterling has really been breaking through the offensive line of the Wildcats and just getting to the quarterback, causing just him to scramble around and not even have time to think, really. They all have their ears pinned back and get into Kaiser Knitz really quickly, which is definitely a vital thing you have to do in this game to be able to win. What have you saw?
I've seen same kind of thing. The Wildcats have not faced a defensive line quite like Sterling's yet. Last week, Bennington wasn't quite as aggressive as Sterling is. Sterling is more athletic and aggressive, and that's really getting to the Wildcats right now.
I would definitely say the Wildcats had plenty of time to think last week and just sit back in the pocket, and were able to just kind of control the game, and now the game is controlling them here.
Yeah, as we've seen so far, Kaiser is really feeling the pressure from the defensive line.
Let's see what the Wildcats have drawn up on a huge 4th and 18 from Sterling's 43-yard line. Snap by Knitz. Knitz looking for a pass. And that's picked. Number 2. Wyatt Newberry with the pick. Pass was intended for number 7, Leighton Schmidt. But Wyatt Newberry read that like a glove, like a book, and just took it from the Wildcats.
Yeah, that is a crucial play right there for the Sterling Black Bears. But we do have a flag on the play, so we'll see if this overturns the possession.
If this
personal foul here on the defense. So that will
penalty is against the Black Bears.
That will remove the interception from the Sterling Black Bears and give the Wildcats a 1st and 10.
That is a very costly flag there for the Black Bears, as you had the Wildcats at a 4th and 18.
It was a personal foul against the Black
and
Bears.
Then you give them a 1st down.
There, so it will be
that could very much
Sterling.
make a difference in this last 2 minutes of this quarter.
Yeah, the Sterling right there had a great play going to halftime. If they would have pulled off of that interception, they would have completely ripped the momentum away from the Wildcats. But with this penalty flag, the Wildcats have brand new life, and they're resetting and with a 1st down.
Correction, the Black Bears do have the ball on 1st and 10. And that is a handoff, and they will gain, the Black Bears will gain about 5 yards.
Jenkins in on the tackle for the Wildcats.
For the Wildcats, Thomas Jenkins on the tackle.
5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5.
Number 1, Zane Farney coming in for the Black Bears, and outgoing number 7. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Black Bears as they look to extend their lead to 3 possessions before the end of the half. Farney lined up behind Isaac. Farney does not get the carry. Pitch to number 2, Wyatt Newberry. Wyatt Newberry's got a good lane, and he'll get the 1st down for the Black Bears.
Knitz and Churchill in on the tackle of number 2.
If you're the Wildcats right here, right now, you need to be able to get a stop. You cannot let the Black Bears score going into halftime and put them up even more.
Clock is still running as the Black Bears try to stretch out as much time as they can. The pitch to number 4, Greenwald, and Leighton Schmidt with the tackle for loss. Breaking through and getting into the tackle for loss in the backfield.
Sterling takes their first timeout of the half.
That'll be a 5-yard loss, and the Black Bears will take a timeout here. Now both teams only have 2 timeouts left in the half, but I do not think they'll need to use them here. And we're going to go to an ad break.
Another TFL here for the Wildcats. That'll put it
Number 8
third and
with the
long
carry.
with
That
under
will
a minute
be
to go here in the first half.
That'll be Maverick Logue in the
By the
backfield.
Wildcats, so it will be 3rd down and 20.
Maverick Logue, a senior here at Moundridge, transferred to Moundridge last year but had to sit out and play JV because of transfer rules. He has definitely made an impact frequently in the early stages of the season on defense. Time winding down, 24 seconds running clock. I do not know if the Black Bears will do another play. And that'll be a timeout.
Timeout called by the Black Bears.
Timeout Black Bears with 16.1 seconds left.
Second charge
timeout.
Once again, stick around here just as we get started with halftime. We'll be doing some football recognitions. And volleyball players, don't think we've forgotten about you. The volleyball team plays at home on Tuesday of next week, and Tuesday night will be rec volleyball recognition night.
Well, Anna, what have you heard around the school about the other sports and activities this week?
So far, I feel like all activities from Moundridge have been very exciting to watch this year. Everybody has been very successful so far, and it's been very exciting to watch. So if you're free, go tomorrow at 9 a.m. to Gossel to watch the high school varsity players, volleyball girls, in a tournament.
Girls went to Inman and went 2-0 at the Inman Mod Quad. And here we go with a Sterling play. Hand off to number 7. Wildcats, another tackle for a loss. The Wildcats D-line and linebackers have started to show up. And that'll be 4th and 20.
On 3rd down, it'll be 4th down and about 22 yards
4th and 20
to go.
for the Black Bears here.
Wildcats take their second charge timeout of the half.
And the Wildcats will call their second charge timeout.
If the Black Bears decide to go for this here, that will most likely be the last play of this first half.
I would definitely say they do go for it, as there is any more time left. So even if there's an interception or something, they can mitigate that, and then they have no problem, and they just go to halftime with a huge lead on the Wildcats.
And punting it could give the Wildcats an opportunity to score here, which is not what the Black Bears need.
But it looks like the Black Bears will be punting it here on 4th and 22. Back to return for the Wildcats, number 4, Logan Greenwald, the junior. Definitely a speedy guy. And that'll be a penalty. The flag is down.
Penalty flag down on the play. Signal is a legal substitution against the Wildcats.
And that'll be an illegal substitution on the Wildcats. Too many men on the field.
So we're gonna move it up
And that'll
5 yards
move
and
Sterling
go
up
again on
5
4th down.
yards. 4th and 17 here. The punt is up. A decent spiral. And they'll go out of bounds. .7 seconds left here in the half, and the Wildcats will get to have
Ladies and
one
gentlemen,
play.
on the clock, there are 6.7 seconds.
Wildcats will get one play before half. What do you think they do here, run or pass?
I think Hail Mary here right now.
1st and 10 Wildcats.
They
at
really
45.
can't kneel it. They need this possession. This could be crucial right now. And running so far hasn't seemed to work too well for the Wildcats. So I think they just need a big pass play right here, and maybe it'll score a touchdown.
Kind of like a look what I found moment, and just slip in between the Black Bears. Maybe they lose track of one of the Wildcats, and they'll find them for a touchdown here before the end of the half.
And that could create a huge
Knitz
momentum
going
change.
back. Not much open. Knitz with a little bit of a lob to nobody. And that'll end the half for the Wildcats.
Got a penalty flag down on the
But there was a penalty down
as
time expired. Knitz definitely wanting a call here.
Wildcats definitely wanting a second shot at the last second play because the first one did not get a whole lot of opportunity.
And that'll be intentional grounding on the Wildcats, as there was nobody in the area, and he was still in the box. Knitz not happy with that call, and the Wildcats will be moving backwards.
We will see how much time is off the clock.
Penalty, so the half will end.
The penalty is declined, and the half will be over. Now going into halftime, the Wildcats need to regroup in the locker room and try to get some momentum. What do you think O'Connor will be saying?
I think he just needs to tell his team to reset. There's only down 13. It's a two-score game, and anything can happen. They just need to get their defense engaged and being able to stop the very explosive Sterling offense.
What are some of the pros of Sterling's defense today?
They've done a very good job of putting pressure on the quarterback, Kaiser Knitz. He has not been able to be comfortable in the pocket so far tonight.
It seems as if the Black Bears have changed their game plan after the first drive for the Wildcats. After that first touchdown, they really changed what they were doing and just started going full bore into the Wildcats' offense and just really like shutting down everything. And all the positive plays for the Wildcats turned either into nothing or short gains.
Yeah, and they've been very successful so far. They've only allowed a touchdown in the first possession, and they've been very well at stopping the offense the second quarter.
I could agree. The Wildcats need to come out strong here coming out at halftime and just kind of regain some momentum and just kind of like get rid of the infighting and try to calm down and play some football here. And now we'll be at halftime and we'll be going into our ad break. Thank you again to all of our sponsors for sponsoring us. Thank you.
All right, I'm Joe Azarita with the Moundridge Sports Network, and I'm here with head football coach Tyler O'Connor. We're going to be asking him some questions. O'Connor, how have injuries affected the past season, and how are your guys accommodate for this season coming off of a lot of team injuries?
I'd say this year we're kind of fortunate to have a lot of seniors, so any injuries we've kind of absorbed with our depth, especially with the upperclassmen. So it's always the mentality year in and year out is next man up, and this year's no different.
Okay, and for Friday night, what are you guys doing to prepare for Sterling, a big team coming in, and they're going to have some guys who are going to try and dominate the field?
Yeah, so anytime you're defending the flex bone, it's always a big week of preparation. The big thing throughout the week is just being disciplined with doing your job, because the second you don't do your job, you give up those big plays. So the overall theme and what we've been trying to drill into the kids all week is just discipline.
And how would you describe your overall coaching philosophy and how these guys have affected you as a person?
I'd say this group's been pretty fun to work with as far as my personality. We try to talk about taking it one play at a time and having that grit on each and every play. And I feel like these guys have bought into that, and they've been doing it for the last 3 years. So
Yeah, totally. What values do you try to instill your players on and off the field?
I think the big one we already touched on a little bit is the discipline part. Once an individual can kind of take control of their own discipline on and off the field, I feel like you have a better product just as a person. So I'd say that's the one central theme amongst what we're trying to do here. And we're fortunate to have good leaders right now that are instilling that in the underclassmen as well.
Yeah, that's great. How do you adjust your plan at halftime if things are going your way or if things are not going your way?
Yeah, I feel like there has to be adjustments regardless, because adjustments are going to be coming from the other side. So it's not so much of things are going our way or aren't going our way. It's just what needs to be done to make a better product on the field for the second half. So we kind of talk as a staff at halftime, both sides of the ball, what needs to be done, what can we improve on, and then we kind of gather those thoughts and then present them to the team at halftime.
And lastly, what do you want other teams to know about you and this team for this year?
I think just the togetherness of this group. They've obviously been working and playing with each other for a long time, so you can tell that they're really good friends off the field, and it shows as the team plays each Friday. So I think that's probably the biggest thing, is just knowing that they're friends out there just having fun, playing a game that they love. So
Yeah. So I'm Joe Azarito with the Moundridge Sports Network. That was Coach O'Connor's take on our questions for the day, and we'll see you guys on Friday night.
Hello, my name is Finn Linticum, and I am here with Paul Groh, the Moundridge Wildcats Sports Network Athlete of the Week. Paul had 2 touchdowns, 69 rushing yards, and 7 tackles in last week's game against Bennington. So, Paul, what positions do you play, and which one is your favorite?
I play running back and linebacker. I prefer linebacker because I like defense a lot more.
What are your team's goals since you started 1-0? What are your team's goals for this season?
I think we're honestly hoping to do a lot better throughout the playoffs than in previous years. Obviously, hope for the best. Want to make a state run if possible, and mostly just about improvement.
So you've played football for all 4 years since you're a senior now. Who has been your biggest impact that has kept you playing year after year?
I'd probably say Henry Hecox. He's been a very good leader and a mentor towards me, and he's helped me a lot. He's kind of just built me into the player that I am now.
So last off, do you have any game day superstitions?
Not really. I usually just pray before the games, pray with some of the players, and just kind of talk some things over beforehand and make sure we're all on the same page.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Finn Linticum, and I am here with Paul Groh, the Moundridge Wildcats Sports Network Athlete of the Week. Paul had 2 touchdowns, 69 rushing yards, and 7 tackles in last week's game against Bennington. So, Paul, what positions do you play, and which one is your favorite?
I play running back and linebacker. I prefer linebacker because I like defense a lot more.
What are your team's goals since you started 1-0? What are your team's goals for this season?
I think we're honestly hoping to do
All right, hello and welcome back. It is now the 3rd quarter. Hope you enjoyed the quick break, and we're getting back into some good football. 20-7 Sterling is the score after 2 long, hard quarters. Sterling will be kicking the ball off to the returner, number 4, Logan Greenwald. Alrighty, here we go. 14's kick is up, and that's a good kick. Dangling down to about the 5-yard line. Greenwald picks it up. He's trying to get the outside edge. He's got some blockers. Runs into one of his players, and he's down. Runs into Garrett Weedle. He had some room if he wouldn't have ran into him, but he gets down.
With the tackle of number 4, Logan Greenwald.
A good return overall from where he started by Logan Greenwald. That's about a 20-yard return.
Line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Wildcats here.
For the first drive of the second half.
Knitz with the ball. Pitch to Elmore. Elmore gets piled by a bunch of Black Bears. No gain on the play. The referees are conversing about something at the moment. Info to come.
There is a flag down in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
Personal foul is the signal.
Personal foul on the Black Bears. And the Wildcats will be moving upwards. And now it's 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the Wildcats 40-yard line. Knitz with a step. Knitz keeps it to himself. Many of Black Bears coming at him. Knitz breaks about 3 tackles, and he gets a good gain, about 9 yards by Knitz.
Carries the ball about 8 yards on that play. We have clarified it was illegal participation on that penalty. So it is going to be
coming out of halftime. What do you think the Wildcats have changed on their offense?
47.
I think so far they've slowed down and they don't feel as rushed. Yes, the Sterling defense is still pressuring them, but I feel like they've been more comfortable in the pocket, and Kaiser has really adjusted to how the defense is playing.
Now the Wildcats here with a 2nd and 3 attempt. Knitz with Grill behind him. Grill the muscle back. Maybe try to plow through a few Sterling defenders. Knitz back to pass. Black Bears miss a few tackles and then eventually get Knitz for a loss of yards.
Number 10, David Myers in on the tackle.
David Myers on there on the tackle for a tackle for loss on Knitz. It'll now be 3rd down and 4 for the Wildcats. Something I've definitely seen is the Black Bears have missed a lot of tackles. If they can just wrap around him and hold on to Knitz at least until a few more can get there to bring him down.
He is using that multi-sport athleticism to really outrun all the defenders right now.
Try to get him to jump there. Black Bears are not budging. Look back for the play call here. Braden Elmore behind Knitz. Snap to Knitz. Knitz back to pass. Knitz rushing out to the side, and he'll get the 1st down. That'll be 1st down for the Wildcats. And now get across midfield, and it'll be about the 49-yard line of the Sterling Black Bears.
1st and 10 Wildcats at the 49-yard line.
So far in this first drive of the second half, I think the Wildcats have really changed their mentality from the first half. They really couldn't get anything going, but now they're slowly starting to chug their way down the field and are almost in Sterling territory.
Greenwald and Burge out wide. Grill behind Knitz. Greenwald in the motion behind Grill. Knitz with the keeper, the pitch to Greenwald. And Greenwald get about 8 yards on that play. A good play by the Wildcats.
Ball carrier there is Logan Greenwald, number 4.
Greenwald definitely a quick kid. Got to the outside edge and beat all the other Sterling kids until he gets wrapped up and tackled at about on an 8-yard gain.
Second and 2 here for the Wildcats.
Knitz with the pitch again to Greenwald, and the Black Bears will sniff that out for no gain by the Wildcats. Maybe even a loss of 1 yard.
Pitch goes to
and that will be a tackle for a loss by the Black Bears.
That's Tucker Haas.
Tucker Haas on the tackle there.
Lose about a yard on the play, brings up 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3 here again. About the same as last drive. about third down and 3 on the last third down and 3 opportunity. They did the pitch play again. No, they actually passed it, and Knitz got outside and got the first down. Let's see what the Wildcats will draw up on this 3rd and 3. Definitely a crucial 3rd and 3 as they are not in field goal range, and will have to. I would say they definitely will go for it on 4th down here.
And at this point, down 2 scores, you kind of have to. Before the Sterling gets another chance at their offense, you got to get a score on the board.
Knitz with the lead blocker of Grill and Kane still gets stopped short of the first down. And that'll be 4th and 2.
1 yard to go for the Wildcats.
Correction, 4th and 1 for the Wildcats. If I'm the Wildcats, I'm going straight up the gut with Grill here. Give the big boy a carry, as he has not gotten much action this game. It's all been Knitz. And they're actually taking out Grill and putting in Elmore on this play. Surprising move by the Wildcats. Elmore behind Knitz. 4 men out wide for the Wildcats. Josh Kane in the motion. And he'll be the lead blocker. And the Wildcats, that'll be close. Let's see where they mark it. And that looks as if that will be a first down for the Wildcats.
Which is good enough for a Wildcat.
Just barely enough for the first down by the Wildcats.
Wildcats after the 4th down conversion.
Converting on 4th down there was huge for the Wildcats. Now they look to gain about 10 yards, if not a touchdown here. And in 10 yards, they'll be in Cyrus Blau field goal range. I don't know if they take the field goal here being down by 13, but they definitely have the opportunity and the option to. A low snap by Lichty. Knitz with the keeper. Knitz gets blown up, and it will gain about a yard.
I do think the Wildcats do trust their kicker, Cyrus Blau. He did not miss a single one last week or so far this week. But they don't want him kicking a 50-yard field goal. So the closer they can get, if they can't score a touchdown, then you can bring the field goal unit in.
Elmore out for Grill again. Grill was definitely an impact player in last week's game, but does not be seeming to get anything this week. Definitely a different game plan from the Wildcats. Burge out wide. And that'll be back for the pass on Knitz. Knitz has pressure in his face. And that'll be a tip off of Leighton Schmidt's hands, and that'll get caught somehow. Leighton Schmidt with a great catch there.
Tackle made there by Farney and Myers.
Zane Farney and Myers on the tackle there.
Leighton Schmidt.
Nice recovery on the catch right there by LT Schmidt. Will give them the first down.
First and 10 Wildcats on the pass play from Knitz to Schmidt.
That'll be enough for a Wildcats first down there on that pass play. Probably the first complete pass of the game for both teams. Wildcats try to catch him off guard and jump. Look back for the play call from the offensive coordinator, Dustin Knitz. And they smelt that one out, and they will stop Knitz and maybe get a yard on that play.
So far, I think this drive has been very successful for the Wildcats. It's nearly a 6-minute drive for the Wildcats, and they're still not even within the 25-yard line.
Wildcats just chewing up time here. And if you're the Wildcats, you've got to get going, though, also, as they are down by 2 possessions here. Definitely the biggest problem for the Black Bears on their defense has been tackling. They just can't seem to wrap up just enough to get the tackle and then lead to an extra yard or 2 on the play. Knitz with the fake pitch. Rolling out left. Knitz. And that's through the hands of Leighton Schmidt with the interception by the Sterling Black Bears. Flag on the play, though. That's number 7, Darren Maxwell, with the interception through the hands of Leighton Schmidt. A huge interception by Darren Maxwell.
During the return, so we'll see what that
there will be a flag, though. Illegal block in the back
during the return
against the Black Bears, and that'll just move them back.
So the interception will stand.
The interception just kills the hopes of the Wildcats. Their drive has been good, and that'll just crush their dreams of scoring.
Yeah, that is not what the Wildcats need right now in this possession. Giving up now 2 interceptions. The Wildcats just need to get a stop here. Quick 3 and out would be great for the Wildcats if they want to get back in this game.
Great defensive play by Darren Maxwell there. And with that, we just wanted to give a shout out to the Clue Show. It is produced by Leah Fitzgerald and Mrs. Votes. It is November 14th through the 16th, so go show out for all their hard work they have been putting into the show. And that's a gain of 5 by Farney. Just looking very dominant today. I would assume he's averaging about 6 yards a carry. They just cannot seem to stop him at all.
And with the depth of the athleticism for the Sterling offense, the Wildcats are struggling finding a guy to target because the next man up for Sterling is just going to come right back at him.
And definitely another pro for the Sterling Black Bears. They have so many running backs that are all capable of doing about the same thing. So they can all get a rest in and then put them in and just get about the same result and have a fresh running back. And there's Farney, hurdles a man on the Wildcats, and will get a good gain. And that'll be a first down, Black Bears.
Greenwald with the tackle. Farney
That's number 4, Logan Greenwald on the tackle.
First down at about the 31. For you, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you paid the price of admission, I'm certain.
See if the Wildcats defense can show up on this 1st and 10. Maybe a tackle for a loss or something positive for the Wildcats. It doesn't seem like they can get the play call right. The Black Bears cannot get the play call right. And they will call the first charge timeout of the half, and that'll be the first for the Black Bears.
Where do Pirates get their hooks?
Where do Pirates get their hooks? At second-hand shops. That was your joke of the night by Mr. Adam Robb. Definitely that interception was a turning point, don't you think?
Yes, the Wildcats had a chance of making it a 1-score game, and then they just blew it. And so now Sterling has the ball and now an opportunity to score right going here into the 4th quarter.
If they score here, that would just be a dagger into the Wildcats. And it looks as if Heath Churchill is walking with a limp. He's stretching out that left ankle. Maybe he's cramping from the heat. More to come on that one, though. And the Wildcats will be looking to get a stop on this 1st and 10 for the Black Bears. And that's the pitch outside to number 2. He's got green grass. Knitz trying to catch him. Knitz will catch him. That is number 2, Wyatt Newberry, with the explosive carry.
For the Wildcats, number 1, Kaiser Knitz.
That is just a sucker punch to the gut right there for the Wildcats. That is not what you need. Now they're in Wildcat territory.
At the 30-yard line, where it is now
the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was probably about a 30-ish yard gain by the senior Wyatt Newberry. Another one of the impactful running backs in their running back room. There goes the handoff. Oh, he makes 2 people miss. And number 7 gets a huge gain after it looked like he was going nowhere. Maxwell gets a great gain. Just breaking 2 big tackles.
Brings up 2nd down and 1.
It'll be 2nd down and 1, gaining 9 on that play. At first, it looked like he was going nowhere, and that would be a great stop by the Wildcat defense. He just plows right through them, mows them over, and gets 9 yards on the gain. And a black bear falls down on the ground. Looks as if he is cramping in that calf.
Timeout for injury.
There's Darren Maxwell. As I was saying, it has been a very hot day, and cramps definitely could be a cause. It looks as if it just is a cramp as they're stretching it out, so he will be fine, other than a bit of pain. If the Black Bears get a touchdown here, what should the Wildcats do to try and get back in this game?
I think they need to throw the ball more. So far, the receivers have done a pretty good job of making the plays when it's needed, but the run game has not really worked too well for the Wildcats.
I think they should really try and stick with Paul Grill, just try and get him some touches. He has seen like none to any touches this game, and he was definitely an impact player last game, having 2 touchdowns and 69 rushing yards. He is definitely one of the impact players on this team as a senior. He's always been impactful in his 4 years at Moundridge. So I definitely try and get him some touches, but I don't know if they will. And we'll be going to a quick ad break while they sort out this injury. And welcome back after that injury timeout. Looks to be as if he is all good, just a major cramp for the Black Bears. Wyatt Newberry is an impact player, so we'll see how this affects the Black Bears offense. Farney lined up. Farney gets the carry, gets the touch, makes many men miss, and Farney will get that first down and plus yardage, getting it into the red zone for the Black Bears.
Farney with the ball carry. Picks up about 8 yards on the play. Brings up first down and 10 for the Black Bears at about the 15-yard line.
Number 10, Heath Churchill there on the tackle of Farney. This is definitely more of a heated matchup than most, as the Black Bears and the Wildcats faced each other in the Acacia 2A State Basketball Championship just last year. The Black Bears getting the best of the Wildcats. So we'll see if they can get the best of them in football too. And that is Newberry on the carry. Looks as if he is back already.
Farney with the carry.
Farney.
On the tackle after about a 4 or 5
Correction, that was Zane Farney on the carry. And that'll be 2nd and 5 for the Black Bears on
Maxwell on the carry.
Correction, I was right. That was Maxwell on the carry. Ball on the 9. 2nd and 5 for the Black Bears here, knocking on the door of another score. This will be a very crucial score to the rest of the game if they can score here. And the pitch to number 2. Thomas Jenkins sniffs it out and pulls him down. But they do get a gain on the play. Only about a 1-yard gain. That was
a 2-yard gain on the play. Tackle made by Jenkins.
That was number 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Wyatt Newberry on the carry. .50 seconds and clock is running down in the end of this 3rd quarter of this good matchup of the Sterling Black Bears versus the Moundridge Wildcats. And that's a rush, and it'll be close. And it looks like the Wildcats just stopped them just short of the end zone.
Farney with the carry, takes the ball down to about the 1 yard line.
That is Farney again, gets it down to the 1 yard line, and they just need one more yard, 1st and goal. Let's see if Farney can get his 3rd touchdown of the game. That's who they will give it to, and he's going to get the touchdown. Touch free by the Wildcats did not even lay a finger on him, walking right into the end zone.
Black Bears.
The score is now 26-7 Black Bears with 22.9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They will be going for the extra point attempt here, and kicking is number 14, Lane Weigel. 2 for 3 here on attempts so far, and that one is up, and it is good. A nice kick by Weigel there, and he is now 3 for 4 on the day on extra point attempts.
In the 3rd quarter, the visiting Black Bears now lead 27-7.
The Black Bears will now be kicking off to the Wildcats with 22.9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Going into this 4th quarter, what do you think the Wildcats need to make adjustments against this Sterling defense?
I think they should try to get their Paul Grill more involved, definitely. As I've said, he is an impact player, and they seem to really just mainly try and use Kaiser this whole game. But one man cannot beat an 11-man team, and it'll never work to beat 1 versus 11. So I think they need to try to get some of the other guys involved, as they have not really involved anybody else besides Kaiser and Logan Greenwald tonight. JV football went to Bennington on Monday and won 54-0. A great win to start off the JV season. And coming up on Monday, JV will be traveling to Sterling for a game. Lining up to kick is Weigel. Back to return for the Wildcats is number 4, Logan Greenwald. See if he can get as good of a return as last time, and maybe not get tripped up by his own team this time. See if the Black Bears tried to pull a tricky play here. Maybe get the ball back, and it will not be. That's a spiraling kick, and it will end up out of bounds.
And the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Flag on the Black Bears. Should give the Wildcats decent field position with that flag. You know, I was really excited to see Cyrus Blau kick the ball today, but we have not got to see him kick very much at all. The referee's talking something over with the coaches, trying to figure out where to place this ball.
So we do have a kickoff out of bounds, and we're trying to figure out where the result of the play is going to be.
Looks as if it will end up on the 25-yard line. As of now, at least. And they're going to keep moving forward. Definitely a great flag for the Wildcats to try and start this drive. And they're going to keep going all the way up.
All right, so that kickoff
to the
out of bounds does
35-yard line.
Wildcat ball at the 30. So we'll be first down and 10 from the 35.
First and 10 Wildcats here. Definitely need to get something brewing and try to get in the end zone. But this may be the last play of the 3rd quarter, and then we'll go into the 4th quarter. The Wildcats definitely need to step up the pace of play compared to last quarter. Their drive last quarter took 5 minutes and then got intercepted. If they can hustle up and get a touchdown within 3 minutes, I would say they have a good chance of coming back and making this a very close game.
The Wildcats just need a big play here to go into the 4th quarter with a little bit of momentum to get themselves back in this thing.
Still some conversing going on with the referees, and it looks like it'll end now with the Wildcats on the 35-yard line, 1st down and 10. And there's Grill with the handoff, immediately making an impact. Finally, when he gets a touch, that is an 11-yard gain for the Wildcats.
Exactly like you were saying earlier, he just needs to get more touches. They've been very limited on their use of players tonight, and using different players could get them more explosive in this game.
1st and 10 Wildcats.
But even after that big gain, out comes Grill. Grill, being a competitor, definitely does not like just watching from the sideline. And the clock will wind down, and this will be the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that play is the final play of the 3rd quarter, so we will switch ends across midfield here, and we'll head to the 4th quarter.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 27-7, Black Bears with a commanding lead, but the Wildcats are trying to get back in this on their 46-yard line.
In our community who support the academics,
we'll
arts,
see you
and activities for
after
the Booster Club membership. We thank
an
you for
break.
helping provide the awesome opportunities for our students. If you'd like to join the Booster Club,
And that'll be the pitch to Heath Churchill, and he gets hit really hard. Down. No gain on the play.
Churchill, the ball carrier, for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Churchill definitely favoring that left ankle, as it looks like he is in some pain at the moment. Churchill coming off. Grill going in. Greenwald going in. Burge on the line. Out wide. Greenwald shadowing off. Looking back for the play call here. Wildcats 2nd down and 10. And there's a fake to Grill. Grill with a little screen pass, but that just gets snuffed out by the Black Bears. Nothing doing there for the Wildcats. And they gain about 2 yards maybe on the pass. Nothing else.
It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 for the Wildcats here. Definitely need to get 1st down here, and they're definitely going to go for it on 4th if they cannot convert here.
Even if they get a short negative play by 3 or less yards, I still would go for it on 4th down at this point.
Low snap. Knitz breaking a few tackles. And ball's out when he tries to reach out for the fumble, and they're going to count him down. No fumble on the play.
Knitz is the ball carrier. The fumble happened at the end of the play. Ball hit the ground.
Said he made contact with the ground before he fumbled.
From Knitz is good enough.
And that'll be ball Wildcats.
1st and 10 Wildcats.
1st and 10 here. Great conversion by the Wildcats there. Definitely would have been costly if that was a fumble, giving it just right back to the Black Bears. Turnovers have been a big deal tonight in this game. And there's a pass by Knitz to Churchill. And they took the ball. But they are not going to accept it.
Complete to Churchill.
They're gonna give it back to the Wildcats.
The gain is good for a Wildcat 1st down. No fumble on the play. It's 1st down and 10 Wildcats.
That'll be a 1st down 10 Wildcats. Maybe getting some momentum brewing. They cannot allow a costly mistake down here in this territory. Another pass from Knitz. Not much pressure coming. A jump throw, and that is dropped by Finn Burge. Would have had the first down if that was
Pass
caught.
incomplete, intended for Burge. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Just bounced right out of the hands of Finn Burge. Now it'll be 2nd and 10 Wildcats. The Sterling defense has seemed to slow down as they're getting tired. They just need to bring back some more pressure here and cause the Wildcats to make some mistakes.
A stop here could possibly seal this game for the Black Bears.
A deep shot. There is no one near there. The only close guy was a Black Bear.
Incomplete in the end zone brings up 3rd down and 10.
Maybe a miscommunication on the route, or just thought he would have been there by then. But that is 3rd and 10 Wildcats. And they will try to convert here deep in Sterling territory.
Wildcats can't really settle for a field goal at this point.
And I don't think they will settle for a field goal this late in the game. Looks like we have some confusion on what the play is here. Screen pass to Greenwald. Greenwald got the outside edge, but he gets snuffed out and hit really hard by the Black Bears.
53, Cameron Morris. Number
Cameron
4, Jace
Morris
Darnauer combined for the tackle.
On that tackle, and it'll be about 4th and 6 for the Wildcats.
The play brings up 4th down and 7 for the Wildcats.
Crucial 4th down here, and they need to. It's a must-convert situation here. See what play the Wildcats will bring out of the playbook to get the 1st down. Pretty long 4th down conversion here. They're just going to keep it with Knitz. Maybe he'll try and pass. He's cornered, and that'll be deflected by the Black Bears, and that'll be Black Bears ball.
Down, so that will be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs by the Wildcats. With 8 minutes and 54 seconds,
Sterling.
it'll be the Black Bears ball. Black Bears in total control of the game so far, and now they should be.
After that possession, it seems as if the Wildcats have lost a little bit of confidence, but just they need a quick 3 and out right here in order to fight back in this game.
The defense really needs to step up here for the Wildcats late in this game. That'll be a big tackle for loss by the Wildcats.
About a loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 11.
About a yard
Just
lost
a
on that
score
play.
from Garden Plain and Conway Springs. Garden Plain leads that game 26-14 over Conway Springs.
And definitely a favorite. Conway Springs is losing 26-14 at the moment to Garden Plain. Definitely a favorite in this district going from the start of the season.
If you're interested in what Andale's doing tonight, they haven't scored 100 yet. They were 69-14 over Wellington.
There's Farney with the carry, squeezing between gaps, breaking tackle after tackle, and he has enough for the 1st down. Just mowing through the Wildcats.
Convergent on the tackle of number 1, Zane Farney, but Farney does pick up enough yards to get a 1st down. That is a 1st down and 10 Sterling.
Farney showing why he is a force to be reckoned with on the football field tonight. Definitely earning his Sports in Kansas first team mention as he is just running over the Wildcats with 3 touchdowns tonight. Now he's going out to get a nice little water break, and coming in to replace him will be number 9, Jacob Lewis, the sophomore. They're going to give that to the pitch, to the outside. He's got some green grass. He's Churchill, pokes the ball out, but the Black Bears will recover the ball.
We've got a fumble on the play, but it is recovered by the Black Bears. Number 55 recovers the fumble.
A great
Ball carrier there was
punch out by number 10,
Newberry.
Heath Churchill.
Nice
Just
gain
not
of the
enough
40-yard line.
Wildcats
It is
around
1st and 10 Sterling.
to gather the ball. Incoming Clay Wilson at the linebacker spot and Blaine Schreiner at the corner. Black Bears were really a big group physically. They're all pretty decent sized. You can't find too many shorts. And Clay Wilson coming in, making an immediate impact, getting in the backfield and just taking him down. Clay Wilson comes in, gets his opportunity, and takes it and gets the tackle in the backfield for a loss of a yard. Number 68, Clay Wilson on that play. Farney back in this game. Definitely going to try and give him a touch here on 2nd and long. Motion. Farney is the lead blocker. Gives it to 7.
Number 7.
And Wilson.
Maxwell with the carry.
Wilson back on that tackle.
72 for the Wildcats makes the tackle. About a 2-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 9.
Wilson assisting Garrett Weedle on that tackle there. Garrett Weedle, a transfer from McPherson, making an impact definitely in his junior year here at Moundridge.
Third and 8 here for the Wildcats. About 5.5 minutes left in this 4th quarter.
Giving it up to Farney. Farney breaking many tackles. And they're going to call it dead as he was not having any forward motion. Even though it looked as if he was, they're still going to blow it dead. Now we got a 4th and long here for the Sterling Black Bears. They're up by 3 possessions here.
4th down and 8.
But it looks as if they're still going to go for it. Just trying to step on the throat of the Wildcats here.
The less time the Wildcats have the ball in these last couple minutes, the better for the Sterling Black Bears.
All right, 4th down and 8 here.
Wildcats cannot jump here. And about got them. They about got them there. 3 of the Wildcats jumping, but not breaking the plane. And that'll be a timeout, Black Bears.
We're going to have a timeout call.
Their second charge timeout of the half.
Charge timeout of
with one timeout left in the remaining 4 minutes and 28 seconds.
Tonight, we do ask that you are careful leaving the parking lot. It's kind of dark out there, so please watch your surroundings. Also, if you've got water bottles or popcorn bags or programs in your area, we would ask that you find a spot in the trash can for those. And let's do the right thing. And if you see some trash that isn't yours, it would be awesome for you to help folks out by picking that up as well. Thank you.
Wildcat student section cheerleaders still getting after it, even though late in the game they're down by a wide margin. Still going hard. It's always good to see having some school spirit.
Pretty full attendance here from both sides tonight. Pretty big game for both teams.
And it looks as if they're going to punt the ball. Punting for the Black Bears is number 53. That will be Cameron Morris, the junior. See if he can pin the Wildcats deep. And that's a good punt if that's got some backspin on it. And it takes a sterling bounce. And that'll end up at about the 3-yard line. What a great punt by 53.
Nice punt there for the Black Bears down to about the 2-yard line. So they'll turn the field
Seems to be
into
cramping up a little bit, but he will jog off the field.
Wildcats from about the 2.
What a great punt there by the Black Bears. Pinning the Wildcats deep. Let's see if their D-line can keep pushing the Wildcats back into their own end zone. First and 10 now for the Wildcats on their own 3-yard line. Back to passes, Knitz. Knitz with the deep ball, and that's nowhere near the receiver. Just way long.
Complete on first down, brings up 2nd down and 10.
Intended receiver on that one was number 3, Finn Burge. Wildcats have turned into a pass-heavy offense this second, third, and fourth quarter, and it does not seem to be proving any better than running the ball has. The game against Bennington, we did not see the Wildcats pass the ball whatsoever, really. Just a run-heavy offense, and they've really ran away from that this game. Knitz with the quarterback keeper, makes a few people miss, makes another man miss, and he'll get more than enough for a first down. That's about a 20-yard gain by Kaiser Knitz on the quarterback keeper.
Knitz with the ball carry.
Yeah, as you were saying
It's
last
out
week,
to
the Wildcats really didn't need to
23-yard
pass the
line,
ball a
gain of
whole lot,
20,
but
good
with this
enough for a
more
Wildcat.
aggressive defense in the Sterling Black Bears,
First and
they've
10
had to find other
Wildcats.
ways to get down the field.
A little pass there to Logan Greenwald, and that'll gain only about 3 yards. Just a little screen pass off to the right side,
Crone on the tackle.
and they won't gain much.
Knitz to
55,
number 4,
Crone on the
Greenwald.
tackle there for the
2-yard
Black
gain on the play
Bears.
brings up second down at 8.
3 minutes and 27 seconds left in this game, and clock winding down.
I thought the mic was still on.
Knitz trying to find a gap, just does not find one, gets stuck behind the line, and he
Knitz
gets
runs
ran
that
out of
here
bounds.
On the near sideline.
And they'll gain only about a yard on that
yard
one.
brings up third down and 7.
3rd and 7 there on the Wildcats' 27-yard line. The Wildcats need to convert here. Clock stopped at 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game. Knitz back to pass, looking up the middle. That's tipped off the hands of Heath Churchill, and that is intercepted by number 4 for Sterling.
And another tipped ball there off the Wildcat receiver.
And that's the
Intercepted
3rd
by
interception
Black
for
Bears,
Sterling
number 4,
today.
Jace Darnauer.
That was
Over
Jace
the ball, and
Darnauer
it
with
will
the
be first down and
interception.
10 Black Bears.
First
About
and 10
the
Black Bears
27-yard
on the
line.
Wildcats 27. And there's a man down for the Wildcats.
We do have an injured Wildcat down on the field, so we have an official's timeout for injury.
Seems to be a game-sealing play there for the Black Bears.
Info yet to come on who the injured Wildcat is. Looks as if it is just a cramp as Matt Vermillion is stretching it out. That'll definitely be a game-sealing interception for the Black Bears unless something crazy happens in the next 2 minutes and 51 seconds of this game. That is a 4th turnover for the Black Bears, 3 interceptions and 1 fumble, and it's just really been a rough game for the Wildcats. Didn't seem to get anything going, and just a ton of turnovers. Lots of heads down on the Wildcat sideline, as they had a lot to prove this game.
Seems to be Paul Grill, number 5, the senior, on the field right now.
His lineman, number 66, Logan Wolf, right by his side the whole time. Great friend and teammate right there, helping him up. Grill gets up, and he's going to get helped off the field by the other Wildcats. Definitely a big loss for the Wildcats here without Grill, as he is one of their key players for the rest of this season. Seems as if it's the right ankle or something in the right leg.
Correction, left leg somewhere.
And now the Wildcats will be on defense with Sterling deep in their territory. Isaac with the keep and just gets snuffed out by the Wildcats. That's Kaiser Knitz on the tackle.
The carrier is number 8, Logan Isaac.
Isaac could not just get the pitch off, and they're going to lose 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 15 here for the Black Bears. Just trying to run out as much time as possible here. Grill looks to be doing better, as if it was just a cramp. So glad to see that he's doing good. They're going to pitch it off to number 4. Thomas Jenkins with a big tackle for loss for the Wildcats. Getting in the backfield and taking them down.
Good heads-up play there by Jenkins. He's read that from the get-go.
4-yard loss, maybe 5, brings up 3rd down and 20.
It'll be 3rd and 20 here for the Black Bears on the Wildcats' 38-yard line. Definitely not a must-convert situation here. Just trying to take as much time off that clock. Farney's going to get a carry, jumps over a man, and he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll be 3rd and 10 for Sterling. A 10-yard gain by Zane Farney.
Farney, the ball carrier, ends up out of bounds on the Black Bears sideline, and he gains up about 8 yards, so that'll bring up 4th down and 12 for Sterling.
Definitely a big game
And
for
a
both
reminder that
teams,
at the end of the
and
contest
Sterling's
tonight,
really
the
showing that they
USC
belong
will
in
stay
the
off
top
field. Let that
top
time be
5
for the
conversation
coaches, their
in
teams, and all
1A
personnel
Division
only.
11,
So again,
man.
at the end of tonight's
Just
contest,
showing that
we
they
do
really
ask that
belong
you please stay
and are
off
very
the
legit
playing
this
surface.
season.
Thank you very much.
With the motion, they're going to hand it off to Farney. Farney gets sniffed out, and they're not going to convert the 4th down. Knitz there on the tackle of Farney.
With the carry, the tackle made by number 72, Garrett Weedle. And that is a stop on 4th down, so it will be a turnover on downs
by the Black Bears, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Black Bears.
Hey, don't forget, please, if you are a person who won a football jersey from Mrs. Stoss with the football jersey auction, I am 100% certain she'd love to collect those from you before you leave tonight. So if you did get a jersey from Mrs. Stoss, please do return those jerseys to Mrs. Stoss on your way out of the game tonight.
Knitz winding out to pass, and that's another tip pass. Just way too high of a pass to Logan Greenwald. Luckily, there's no defenders around in the area, so it could not be picked off for a 4th time tonight. 1 minute and 18 seconds left in this game. What should the Wildcats focus on to get ready for next week?
I think just resetting. There wasn't a whole lot they did wrong other than the incomplete passes tonight. Kaiser just needs to reset, refocus with his teammates, and reset for next week against Medicine Lodge.
Next week, the Wildcats make the trek to Medicine Lodge. They did not get to play last year due to weather. Medicine Lodge made the huge trek, and some sort of no-look pass to Braden Elmore, and it will not work out, as Braden Elmore was not expecting it, but he still makes the catch and only gets about 2 yards.
4-yard pass play brings up 3rd down and 6.
It'll be
for the Wildcats.
3rd and 6 here for the Wildcats.
Running clock with under a minute to go here in the 4th quarter.
Knitz with the snap, dropping back to pass. Some pressure down there. Knitz with the pass, and it is dropped out of the hands of number 6, Josh Kane.
Pass is incomplete on 1st down. Correction, 3rd down. Brings up 4th and 6. Here's a reminder that the Wildcat JV football team travels to Sterling on Monday night for a JV football game. And then the next 3 weeks, the Wildcats are on the road on Friday night. Next Friday, a long trip ahead to Medicine Lodge.
Lichty with the snap to Knitz. Knitz rolling out to the right. Deep shot by Knitz. He's got, and that is caught by Finn Burge. Finn Burge taking it to the house, and that'll be a 50-yard touchdown.
There from Knitz to number 3, Finn Burge at the end of the ball game here, Wildcats. That's a Wildcat touchdown.
And that is good for a Wildcats touchdown. 67-yard touchdown by the Wildcats. And now make the score 13-27 Wildcats. Black Bears, correction. Wildcats will be going for 2 here. Still some time left. They could get an onside kick and possibly get it within scoring range. If anyone was wondering the score of the K-State football game, it is 10-3, Arizona in the lead with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Knitz with the snap. Knitz got some pressure, looking for someone to pass it to, and that is caught by number 4, Logan Greenwald. The 2-point conversion is good.
On the pass from Knitz to Greenwald.
15-27, Black Bears.
The Wildcats will be kicking off down 12.
27-8.
Our next
27.8 seconds left in the game.
JV games on the schedule. We do have one JV game night that has been changed. Look for that update on your calendar. But
if you're Sterling, are you going to change anything going into
Friday,
next week?
October the 10th.
I feel like after this game, they've been very, very run heavy. I feel like if they get their pass game in more, I feel like they could be a very versatile team.
The Wildcats may look to do some trickery here on this kickoff. Cyrus Blau, the kicker, Sports in Kansas first team, and he was a huge impact player last year, doing great things at the kicker and punter position. Blau does have the soccer background that many kickers do, and he just has an iron leg, some would say. He loves to come out here and just kick field goals all day. Has a very great work ethic.
He hasn't missed a PAT or a field goal yet this season.
In the musical formation for the kickoff. Correction, the choir formation. Blau looking for the onside kick. It does not look as if they'll be kicking it deep. Blau with the onside kick. And now touch a Wildcat before it hits the 10-yard mark, and that'll be Sterling ball.
Kick attempt is recovered by the Black Bears in Wildcat territory at the 49-yard line.
Sterling ball here. 27 seconds left in this game. Black Bears up by 12. The ball is on the 49-yard line of the Wildcats' 49-yard line, to be exact. First down and 10, Black Bears.
All right, first down and 10. Here we go. About 27.8 seconds on the clock.
Black Bears are in victory formation as they're going to take the knee.
A knee there by Isaac.
And now clock is going to run out, and that'll be the end of the game.
That will be the final play of the contest tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Final
Again,
score,
please
27-15, Black Bears.
Please. Also, as you head out of the stadium, please do leave carefully. Pay close attention to your surroundings so we can avoid car accidents. And
thank you guys for watching tonight's stream. The final score will be 27-15, Black Bears. Huge win for the Black Bears tonight. And we just wanted to thank our sponsors for making all of this possible. Sign off.